Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill, and I am so happy to be with you today. And it just feels like a day where we just want to bring in tranquility. How's that sound? So let's start with a minute for peace. So let's let our feet be grounded. Let peace come up through our bodies. And guess what? We can let that happen. No matter what anyone else says, what's going on outside of us, any chaos, we can have peace and tranquility inside. So let's bring our hands together, smile, and radiate peace. Allow yourself to fill up with peace and be in that stream. And what if we could be in that stream all the time? Let's practice for a minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace, peace, peace. And start bouncing from the knees. So we're going to start bouncing from the knees as I say good morning to June and Lynn. Breathe in through the nose. Hi, Lynn. Lynn, Lynn, in a row again. And out through the mouth. Bring the peace up from the earth. Let it go through your body and let more peace just whoosh down and just cleanse yourself with yellow light. Any other color that comes to you. Bring it up from the earth. Whoosh. Send petals, butterflies out and let them be free. Go on back to the universe. Any extra energy you no longer need. Have you got some worries in there today? Let's bring in tranquility and trust that things are going to work out. Let's add some chime sound to our bouncing. And then I'm going to set the alarm for 5 minutes. And we could bring our hands up over our heads and bounce for 5 minutes with our hands over our heads. Hi, Maria. How are you? We're bringing in tranquility today as our intention. So if you had your day was tranquil, what does it look like? Who are you with? Where are you? What are you doing? What does tranquility mean for you? What does it mean for your body? Maybe there's one of those healing springs around you, and you can use that. Or what is, but we think tranquility. I'm seeing water, waterfall, lake. What do you see? Flowers. lawn chair, uh, a giant TV where you're watching the baseball game, mowing your lawn, doing numbers, painting, talking with people, driving around. Maybe you're just someone who just loves driving and you just drive here and there, or meeting with other people. Maybe you're an Uber driver and you like to have people come in and talk to them and drive them around. Maybe you like to organize, and tranquility is just ah getting your getting your space tranquil by putting everything in its place. Maybe it's reading, maybe it's writing, maybe it's whatever gets you out of your head. Hi, Isabel. Exercising, interior design. Maybe you're just such a numbers person. You just, love working on budgets and things. Which, if you do, I might need you because not one of my. That doesn't usually give me that much tranquility. Hi, Susan. Maybe you take extra time to do more qigong, meditation, yoga. Someone learn one of these things. Take some courses. Go horseback riding. Watch a race. Be in a race. Talk with kids, little kids. Take care of them. Old people. Older than me, maybe even. Ha ha ha. Hi, Alicia. Tranquility. Maybe it's an entire day, just like, you know what? I'm just going to laze around all day, inside or outside, and let yourself reboot. Or maybe tranquility is something you want to learn to just flow. What if you flow? Wow. If you're, how about you have a week that you're just flowing? Take our hands down to our sides and go side to side. Tranquility with tranquility. And everything is just, even the things you do, like activities, the to-do list or the get to-do list, housework, bills, getting cars fixed, shopping, daily things that you have to do, work, clients, doctor's appointments, exercise, planning. What if everything was just tranquil and we didn't have, like, okay, you can only be tranquil if you're, doing this or that, or just in this place or in that place. What if we brought it into our everyday? That's a wild idea. Let's do shoulder shrugs. We'll bring in tranquility by lifting our shoulders, head goes back, knees still bent a little bit. Your tongue is touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And you see if you can feel what does tranquility, what is the vibration of tranquility? Release the shoulders down. Is it exactly the same as peace? Pull the shoulders down. Or is there a different vibration that you feel? Let's bring the shoulders up, head back. Let that word go into your cells and tissues and organs and talk to your DNA. Release the shoulders, head comes up. Pull the shoulders down. Let's do that one more time. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Contemplating, breathing in that your chemical reactions and all the things that happen to keep you moving and living and breathing. Release the shoulders, head comes up. Pull the shoulders down. Have now this magical touch of tranquility. And release. And we'll tap the cheekbones. We'll send in beautiful yellow light to open up the front channel and go down the front of the legs. And then move up to the beginning of the eyebrows, tapping firmly yet gently, sending in dark blue light, going down the back of the body and down the back of the legs, opening. Cup the top of your head, send chi down into your internal organs. Cup the base of your head, send chi to your brain, to your eyes, to all your senses. Come down to your C7, that's a bump at the base of the neck, and massage that and see how beautifully supple that area is already. And then we'll stimulate our heart by clapping, and we'll stimulate the lung system even more by cupping the inside of the elbows. We start on the left and then we do the right. What if we are doing this cupping? So we're cupping gently yet firmly with tranquility. What kind of cool change is there? What do you notice is a little bit different when you add tranquility? Let's cup our kidneys, rub with the backs of our hands and the palms. Tap the tailbone. Feel tranquility going through all the vibrations from the tailbone down to the bottom of the feet, up to the head, through all your organ systems. So a little drum music of tranquility. Hi, Lynn. All right. Let's just kind of hang out here and feel the vibration and notice what's happening in your body, in your form, in your chi. Our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend the knees, elbows out. Getting into the beginning of the universe position, just automatically allowing ourselves to bring in balance. Feel that tranquility. What does it feel like if it's like tranquility coming from the universe? Mine is kind of like liquid, but like a thicker one, you know, almost like what was that? Caro syrup, the corn syrup. Kind of like that. with sparkles. So it's thick enough that it's going to affect, or it's going to fill up, and then thin enough that it runs through, and sparkly for magic. What's tranquility feel like for you? Maybe it's light coming in. Maybe it's just feeling lighter. So standing here with our spine nice and straight, our chin tucked in, the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth, let's pour this tranquility in our shoulders and feel them soften and loosen and melt down. Fingers are separated. We just experience whatever it is we're experiencing. We're not going to try to make it anything other than it is. Switch your breathing to in and out through the nose, if that works for you. Or when it happens. And then out loud or in your heart, say the password, I am in the universe. Feel the tranquility of the universe holding you. The universe is in my body, spreading throughout. The universe and I combine together. And when you're doing this now, combining, is there a physical change? I got my little pinky is like on fire right now. That's interesting. Just notice what you notice. You're tranquil. You're just kind of floating on a inner tube, the lake. And you feel yourself rising up like you have helium. And you connect to what's most divine for you. The best moments of your life, the most tranquil moments of your dreams. You're there now. When you pour in your intentions, I am so grateful for experiencing tranquility and for radiating that to help anything and anyone around me to feel it too. Just as it happens, or doesn't, no worries. It's kind of like those butterflies that just kind of, they fly and you think they're like nutsy cuckoo because they are over here and then they zip over there. And yet watching them is very tranquil. And now what does tranquility feel like in your body, around you? Can you feel it in your chi field? Has it got a temperature, a vibration, a thickness, a color, a sound, a smell, a taste? And we're just going to move into forming of yin and yang. Our hands, right hand in front of the upper chest, left hand in front of the lower dantian, space in between. Let yourself feel, see, know a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. Notice if you feel light, if you feel heat, if you feel happiness, joy, whatever, tranquility, beaming in from your hands into your dantians, the middle dantian, the lower dantian. I'm doing this beautiful circuit connecting the top of your body to the lower part of your body. I'm going to hold this, and that's the tranquility for me. And you can feel if that is tranquility for you, or if you're going to do moving of yin and yang. And then when you would take your right hand out and down as the left hand comes in and up, and you would make a elliptical pattern in front of your body. But for me, tranquility right now is this connection, feeling the chi moving in and around and through, softening, like its job is just to help every muscle and tendon and organ, blood cell, nerve ending, bone marrow, all the organ systems feel tranquil in a moment, for 1 moment or 2 moments. Toes, joints, your skin, your wrinkles, your age. You're tranquil with it all. Your breath. And if you feel that you're being drawn to put your hands on your chest, or it's just your inner self doing that, or anything else, you spontaneously moving into one of the healing movements. I'm going to hold this space. We are holding this space for all of us. So we can feel tranquility, we can flow tranquility. And know that it is available to us anytime, all the time, no matter what's going on. And when you're ready, we're going to bring all of that experience. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Marlene. We'll bring all that experience, all the feeling, all the registering what tranquility is inside and out, into a ball of light. Bring it down in the lower dantian, that's our vitality center, and then have it spin, spin, spin. I love the spin cycle. Spinning faster and faster, and it gets smaller and brighter and smaller and brighter and even smaller and even brighter until it turns into a tiny little energy pill you tuck deep behind the navel. And you allow yourself to stay in this as long as it lasts. And you are able to do and move, and if you find yourself outside of the tranquility, you can bring yourself back anytime you're aware of it. Rub your hands together, rub your face, rub your ears. Well, if you want to, I'm going to go through more of the soothing movements today. Tapping your arms, inside and out, and just, kind of grounding that tranquility. Down to the knees, reach around to the back, both sides left, both sides right. Come up, give yourself a nice big breath in, bringing out your arms, and 10,000 more, collecting all the tranquility and the gifts the universe wants to give you today. Accept them, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. All right. Have a beautiful day. Experience tranquility whenever you want to.